Hey, good morning, podcast family. It's always a pleasure to be here with you all to share my wisdom and my information that I have today for you all. So I'm going to dive directly into the daily verse. The daily verse for the date of May 10th, 2022, derives from the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 23 through 24. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Jesus Christ. And again, that's from the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 23 through 24. Okay, so this morning, I'll be speaking about some leadership qualities that can make you a good leader. Or if you already have these qualities, they already make you a good leader. And if you don't have some of these, it's always you can adopt to them, you can adapt and adopt these qualities in your life. So again, these are 25 leadership qualities that make you a good leader. And I received this information from the Vantage Circle. Okay. So the first one on the list is integrity. Integrity is the foundation of a good leadership. Integrity is a core quality that every leader must possess. You cannot run any business successfully if you lack integrity. Innovative. Innovative people are always open to new ideas and discussions. An innovative leader is not a creative genius with thought-provoking ideas, but give others the freedom to develop their ideas. Honesty. Honesty is a quality that is expected from the leaders. One of the essential leadership qualities is the possession of honesty. Active listening. Active listening is an excellent quality to have when it comes to leadership. Self-confidence. Self-confidence is critical for leadership because it gives them wings to take risks, accomplish goals, and fly high, just like an eagle. Self-confidence is found abundantly amidst true leaders. Hence, they know about their competencies and leadership qualities. Visionary. A visionary leader is farsighted and driven and inspired by what a company can become. A visionary leader is farsighted and driven and inspired by what a company can become. Visionary leaders work hard for the greater good and keep themselves updated with time and change. You got to evolve. You got to be able to evolve, y'all. See it in the future, and you got to be able to execute it. Stand on it. Go for it. A strong communicator. Excuse me. An effective leader knows how to put across his message accurately. Excellent communication is the key to good leadership. Delegation. The ability to delegate effectively is a great leadership quality. You can't be able to try to put so much effort into one person, or you got to be able to try to spread your love around, spread the work around, things like that. So. Decision-making skills. Great leaders are decisive and know how to make decisions that help the organization. Problem-solving skills. When it comes to effective leadership, problem-solving skills are crucial. Leadership roles are not only limited to management or delegating. Today, for any business leaders, the spectrum of leadership responsibilities have evolved. For the proper functioning of an organization, leaders must have problem-solving skills and an eye for analyzing the situation to make better decisions. And these are a lot of qualities that the Army look for as well when we're going through our leadership schools, like our NCO academies, when officers are being commissioned, things like that. These are what the Army or any military services are looking for when they have leadership. And then not all leaders in the military have these qualities, because I've walked past some of them, and I've been soldiers to some before, so I understand, and that's what made me want to be, a great leader when I took ranks and I took, stripes in the military and things like that. So, a fair attitude. Great leaders are unbiased and fair to their employees. We all have personal biases. One who can think and act beyond this loop is what makes them different from the crowd. An inquisitive leader will always be looking for and finding new ways to improve and build a healthy future. Being inquisitive. Self-motivated. Leaders who are self-motivated evolve and improve continuously. Yeah, man, it's nothing like being self-motivated. Just having that drive, just having that hustle, that ambition inside you, man, every day is just, it's really something you can't, I guess you can adopt it, but I think it just really got to be in you, man. You got to be motivated to go out there and just, really give it all you got to accomplish what you want to do. You know what I mean? So, humility. Being humble. Humble leaders make the best leaders. Another way, finding care for others. Great leaders understand the value of the balance between work and life. Good leaders understand the value and the balance between work and life. Self-discipline. Good leaders are self-disciplined and promote a culture where people are disciplined. Good leadership is in developing discipline in others. Good leaders are self-disciplined and have good time management skills. They encourage a culture where people are disciplined. Emotional intelligence. Good leaders are self-aware, act in control, take calculated decisions without getting carried away. Emotional intelligence is the capability to identify, manage, evaluate, and understand our own emotions and the people around us. Passion. Good leaders are highly passionate about their goals and objectives. Passion is a common leadership trait found in most effective leaders across the world. They are highly passionate about their goals and objectives. They know what they want and work tirelessly to achieve those. Resilience. Resilient leaders are capable of retaining their energy level under strain and responding to disruptive changes. One must understand their self before taking responsibilities for others. One must understand their self before taking responsibility for others. Resilient leaders are capable of retaining their energy level under strain and responding to disruptive changes. Excuse me, y'all. Accountability. Being a great leader means that you have the resolve to own up to the commitments and promises that you have made. Being a great leader means that you have the resolve to own up to commitments and promises that you have made. Supportive. Supportive leaders give the guidance that you need. Supportive leaders give the guidance that you need. Again, y'all, be supportive, open-minded, have your employees or your team back, or whoever you're in charge of. And are you in a leadership position, or you just see that you're a leader yourself? The people you speak to, the people you encounter with. What are you informing them? What are you telling them? Things like that. So, being tech savvy, I guess that is a leadership quality nowadays of where we're going for. With technology and things like that. So, for digital transformation, the world needs tech savvy leaders. Don't be afraid to dive into some technology, take it apart, investigate into it, all those type of things, just to, learn and get ahead of the curve sometimes. So, we're coming down to the end, y'all. This is 23rd characteristic. Empathy. Empathy is a core leadership trait that helps you nurture your team. Empathy is a core leadership trait that helps you nurture your team. You definitely have to be open. You have to be able to receive emotional energy, I guess. Yeah, for sure. Because like I said, I was people have their own day-to-day lives, and we have our own lives and stuff. So you can't be human, and you can't, be open to receiving someone's, request, or just, hearing them vent, things like that, to make them better and giving them some advice. You're really not fit to be in a leadership position. You shouldn't just be turning away your employees or people, who look up to you for guidance and things like that, because they look up to you for a reason, because they believe that you are, you hold these qualities of leadership and a leader. So just remember that, y'all. Learning agility. Agile leaders make the best response to organizational change and uncertainty. Agile leaders make the best response to organizational change and uncertainty. And then last but not least, empowerment. Good leaders know how to unleash positive traits in others. Good leaders know how to unleash positive traits in others. Again, y'all, we got to be able to empower people around us, make them better. We only as weak as the weakest link around us. So if all of us are strong, that means none of us are weak. You know what I mean? So we all got to be able to, give those positive traits in others and be able to have empowerment and really be, standing on what you believe and standing on what you're telling what you're saying to other people, because, at the end of the day, they're going to believe what you're saying because, again, you're in opposition. You're their leader. You know what I mean? You have to be able to be there for those tough situations. Make those tough decisions. Do all those other things that, they might not be able to, they might not be able, they might not be capable of doing those. Excuse me, y'all. So just a final note on leadership, y'all. Every leader has an urge to lead, inspire, and contribute to the greater good. And this is why you need the right leadership qualities to guide you. No one can own all these leadership qualities. It is a consistent effort and self-belief that paves the way. Leaders should therefore be mindful and exercise these leadership skills for sustainable growth. Indeed. So again, y'all, that was just some qualities and different ways of how we can work on being better leaders, and if we have these qualities, how we able to tune them up and continue to work to be able to perfect those and things like that. So again, podcast family, really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, share the podcast episodes on all you all's platforms. Please leave some reviews, comments, anything like that. And again, you can follow me on Twitter at the real David Kane, and that is at THEREL David Kane, CAIN is my last name. So again, y'all, appreciate y'all checking me out, and until next time, peace.